What? Wait till you listen. Get the water for me. Alright. Let's see if we can find it. Alright, we're gonna give our praise and glory to Yahweh by Shema Shai, double honor to the apostle brother Elder Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole elect. Another lesson. Let's get right.
Happening, you're going to be completely out.
Stop using MCT oil for keto. It's not the best way to activate metabolic thermogenesis.
Everything that we are seeing. All right, guys, there is something really bad happening out there, and I can't give too much information about the details that we have been given, but you just need to watch out whether you're going to work or to school or whatever you're doing over the next couple of days. We are already starting to see the signs of social disruption and social chaos because of this wider event. And I think that it's about time that we start getting our situational awareness under control. We start thinking about all these things that are happening and start considering how you're going to defend your home and at what point are you going to leave your home if there's an emergency around your region. Now, there's a lot of things that come into play here, and number one is going to be your communications plan. I did reach out to a law enforcement friend of mine and said, hey, have you seen anything that is similar to this across your bulletins? You know, what are you hearing? What are you seeing? And he said that although there has been nothing official announced by his higher ups, that there is a consideration in law enforcement right now that we are going to experience a time of turbulence. Here in the United States of America, this is no longer affecting just a Middle Eastern country. This is no longer affecting just a European nation or a series of them. It's now time that this has come home. So what that means for us here in this community of Prepared is that we have to start dialing in all those things that we need to make sure that our families are safe, because it's about time to be up, and we're not going to be able to see that future like we expected to in the next couple of days. So it's time for when you go to the store, you have to start thinking about what you're carrying, how you're going to get out of a situation, making sure that you can de-escalate. I can't say that enough. Be able to de-escalate an event. If somebody starts raising their voice to you, be prepared to de-escalate. If somebody starts to, say that that you've done something wrong to them, I'm not saying to just go back. We're starting to see such an escalation of violence across the USA. It's not just these emotional events that are taking place. There is also a consideration of physical events taking place, and we're already starting to see it. I'm sure that you have seen these gatherings that have quickly turned violent. I'm sure that you've seen. There are always options. Just because you can't, get past a certain point with certain tools or materials doesn't mean you don't have options to defend yourself. Now, that's what the be completely out of luck. Ground forces have expanded their operations, and they're calling on all Gaza residents to move out and get south. Hamas has said that they have fired different rockets at Israel. They said they're continuing to fire these as Israel bombs territory. These rockets in the direction of occupied territories of Israel are an answer to what they call a massacre of the people. Now remember, internet connectivity in the Strip was broken down. Live network data showed a complete collapse of connectivity in the Gaza Strip and a reported heavy bombardment of all server areas. This should be a wake-up call to you. If you don't have a way to find additional information, additional data on what's happening, you're going to be completely out of luck as soon as they shut the internet off. Now here in the USA, they're going to shut the internet off for civil unrest. They're going to shut the internet off for civil war. They're going to shut it off for political dissidents. They're going to shut it off for separatist movements. They're going to shut it off at a multinational level if we see Russia and China move against the USA. In that case, it won't be the US shutting it off. It'll be these other countries. Look, China is already dragging their anchors along the data connections between NATO members. They're trying to disrupt global connectivity. Russia has said that they already have not only the plans, but the tools to take out our satellites. I don't really have a clear understanding of what will happen with all of Musk's satellites up in the sky, but I do know Russia is preparing for it. China is ready for it. Just like in this strip where mobile providers say that there is no mobile access, no internet, that's what's going to happen here in our country. Russia's military is continuing to get ready to fight the United States. China is continuing to get ready to fight the United States. The French president, Emmanuel Macron, has said that a truce must be made between the Middle Eastern countries. They say that a final statement of a humanitarian corridor must show a pause in this conflict.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go to Matthew chapter 16, verse 1. Matthew 16, verse 3, it say, in the morning it will be fall weather today, for the sky is red. And Lord, would you hypocrite? You could discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the time? Right? Can you not discern the signs of the time? Right? You could discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the time? Luke chapter 12, verse 56. Luke 12, you hypocrite, you could discern the face of the sky, of the earth, but how is that you do not discern this time? Right? Discern this time. You hypocrite, you could discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how it that you do not discern this time, right? This time. Ephesians 5, verse 15. See that you walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise, redeem the time because the days are evil. Right? The days are evil. The days are evil. Ephesians 5, verse 15. See that you walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise, redeem the time because the days are evil. Right? The days are evil. First Thessalonians 5, verse 1. First Thessalonians 5, verse 1, it say, but of the time and season, brother, I do need that I write unto you, for yourself known perfect, that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. For it say peace and safety, sudden destruction come upon them as trail upon the women with child, and they should not escape. But you, brother, you are not in darkness, that they should overtake you as a thief. You are children of the light and children of the day. We are not the night, no of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For that sleep in the night, and that be drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, put on the breastplate of faith, and of love, and the helmet of salvation, right? The helmet of salvation. 2 Timothy, no. It's 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. There's no also in the last day, perilous times shall come, right? Perilous times shall come. 2 Timothy 3, verse 1. This know also in the last days, perilous times shall come. Okay. Let's go to Romans chapter 13, verse 11. Romans 13, verse 11 is that known the time now. Hold on. And that known the time that now is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation near, that we believe it not as far as spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast the work of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Right? It's a high time. What is a high time to wake out of sleep, as you see. It's a global attack alarm. They are going down, right? It's a high time to wake up. People's in a dead state. Man, it's a high time, man. People sleep. You know, what the scripture is, Proverbs 21, verse 10 is the congregation of the dead. Right, it's a high time to wake out of sleep. All right, what else we got? Let's go to First Peter chapter 4, verse 7. Yeah, First Peter chapter 4, verse 7. Okay. First Peter 4, verse 7 is verse 6. For this cause was the gospel preaching also to them. There are dead that they may be judged according to the man in the flesh, but live according to the Most High in the Spirit. But the end of all things is at hand. Be you therefore sober and watch unto prayer, right? Watch unto prayer. Right, First Peter 4, verse 6. For this cause was the gospel preached unto also to them. They are dead, that they may be judged according to the man in the flesh, but live according to the Most High in the Spirit. But the end of all things is at hand. Be therefore sober and watch unto prayer. Right? Watch unto prayer. So I'm going to close out right there, giving our praise and glory to Yahweh, by Shema Rashad, double honor to the possibility of the great news. Shalom to the hope. Shalom.